Hey, hello everybody! Bem-vindos ao Vida 23, onde a gente vai ver todos os usos da preposição by. Como são bastantes frases, você vai ter toda a tradução dessas frases lá no blog, o link está aqui na descrição, alright? E já vamos começar aqui, ó. O by é used to show the person or thing that does something. É usado para mostrar a pessoa ou coisa que faz alguma coisa, que faz algo. A gente pode traduzir isso em português por. Olha alguns exemplos. Ó, a tradução está lá no blog, tá? The motorcycle was driven by a tiny bald man. We were amazed by what she told us. I'm reading some short stories written by Chekhov. The book was translated by a well-known author. I felt frightened by the anger in his voice. The roof of the temple was held up by a row of thick stone columns. The girl's mother was at home today, being comforted by relatives. The English were conquered by the Normans in 1066. The temperature is controlled by a thermostat. Any painting by Van Gogh is worth a fortune. E também used to show how something is done. Usado para mostrar como alguma coisa é feita. They traveled across Europe by train or by car. She did the decorating by herself or all by herself. We went in by the front door. Do you want to be paid in cash or by check? He learned English by listening to the radio. Suddenly, she grabbed him by the arm. I refused to live by their rules. She cheated in the test by copying from the boy in front. I don't have any cash on me, so could I pay by check? Whenever I travel by train, I always travel first class. He managed to stay afloat by holding on to the side of the boat. The pilot avoided a collision by changing course. Near or at the side of, perto ou do lado. Olha só. A small child stood suddenly by her side. He wanted to keep her close by him always. The policewoman walked by them without saying a word. We spent a week by the coast. He held my arms down by my sides. He has a house down by the harbor. She sat reading by the fireside. Claire waved as she drove by. As time went by, she became more attached to him. E também, not later than, não mais tarde que, or at or before, em ou antes. She had promised to be back by 5 o'clock. The application must be in by the 31st to be accepted. By the time I got to the station, the train had already gone. We are committed to withdrawing our troops by the end of the year. All contributions for the school magazine must be received by August 1st. We need a firm decision by the end of the week. I've got to be home by 7. I aim to be a millionaire by the time I'm 35. E também used to show measurements, usado para mostrar medidas, or amounts, ou quantidades. Our office floor space measured 12 meters by 10. Their wages were increased by 15%. Freelance workers are paid by the hour. These phones have sold by the thousand. The death toll from the hurricane was climbing minute by minute, or by the minute. The credibility of the campaign has deteriorated month by month or by the month. The book paints a detailed week-by-week portrait of his father's illness. E também durante. We traveled by night and rested by day. In the desert, we traveled by night to avoid the blistering heat. Também used when describing someone's character or job, etc. She is by nature a sunny, positive kind of person. He's a plumber by trade. She was by profession a lawyer. And be alright, be fine by somebody. I'd rather go later. That's fine by me. If it's alright by you, I'd like to leave now. Então lembre que você pode ver a tradução de todas essas frases lá no blog. O link está aqui na descrição do vídeo. Alright? A gente se vê.